thing for the other team when Josh hits a three?
He can do that. I mean, you got to plan. One of the things we said, if you ever have a problem passing the ball, because Knowles and Smith and Siva, they're up in you, and it's hard to catch a ball from them, that we said, Josh, just break out. You can catch it every time. So Terrence threw him that elbow jumper. He shot it. The three-pointer, he shot it. And I crawled in. It didn't like swat. It didn't snap and swish. It like crawled in. Happy it crawled in, but how about DeAndre Liggins? The difference in the game was him, and he was 1 for 7 from the floor. Played 39 minutes. That's what great basketball teams have. They don't care. I got to get some of the other guys. Don't care about shooting and scoring. Just do all the other things.
Talk about how your team responded after Scooter McCrae's rah-rah speech.
I didn't hear it. What?
Well, they had
during a timeout.
Oh, was it?
He came on, and then the crowd kind of got going, especially.
Oh, good.
But the crowd got going, really.
Oh, good.
How did you think?
We had Junior Bridgman in our practice last night. He was really good, too.
We're such a young team.
I talked to my team about Junior Bridgman. I said, here's a guy, one of the best players to ever play in this state. Went where you want to go, and now owns businesses. This is who you want to model yourself after. And he was in our, wasn't cheering us on, believe me, but he was at our practice.
John, you were saying your team doesn't yet understand yet. They came in here in this environment and won this game. What do they take away?
We have a chance. Now let's take this up a notch. We have a chance. We can't do it with 6 guys, folks. You can't do this with 6. Well, take that back. In '95, I did it with 6 guys. But it was, you can't get in foul trouble. You can't have, there's just too many variables that go on in a season that make it hard. We need to find a couple more guys. Eloy's got to play better than he played. I mean, he's got to. And we've just got to bring it out of him. I got to be able to be comfortable going with John Hood and sticking him in games.
Coach, how long did it take for them to adjust to just the environment, especially those first 5 minutes? A couple of the younger guys seemed a little out of sorts.
Well, and this may make everybody in Kentucky mad and the Big Blue Nation mad, but we're not ever going to play this game bigger than it is. It's the next game. It's a team not even in our league. I know they're 90 miles down the road. We do not play this any bigger. We did not do anything different. Yesterday I got mad because I didn't think they understood. And I think that when you do that, because see, we're going to go to Georgia, and the same environment you saw there is going to be at Georgia. We go to Florida and Tennessee. Everywhere we go, we're someone's Super Bowl. So we can't make it any different. And I think they handled it pretty well. I mean, I had to take Terrence out because he caught it at 9 feet. And every time I tell you, next time it'll be 12 feet. Just out. But we made a shot, we made a free throw, we did what we had to hang around 14-14. I'm looking around and, but this, I know how big it is for the state and the people in the state. I cannot make it that way for my basketball team. We did not talk about them, we did not watch tape until after Coppin State. We didn't. We didn't do anything different to say we're beating Louisville. It's the next game. Now, it's a huge game because we won. It's a huge game because we won. But we could have just as easily, Knowles start off shooting the ball and we lose. When we go into our next game.
John, with the way that Darius, DeAndre, and Josh play, I mean, does this help their confidence any? You think that they need any help with their confidence, showing them what they can do for you?
No, the one thing that's fortunate when you're not playing a whole lot of people, they get to play a lot of minutes. You get to play through stuff. And you get to figure it out on the court. As long as you're really trying to be a good teammate, you can do those things.
Coach, how big was the message to the other 11 teams in the SEC? You don't need Terrence Jones to win.
We need Terrence Jones to win. If you believe that, you're crazy.
I know you.
No, I tell you, here's what I was doing. You're right. I kept taking him out. Like, look, I just want you to know. It's more important that he knows than anybody else. But that you know what I was doing. Like listen, you're not going to do what you're supposed to, and you're not going to guard and hand. I'll play these guys. But he's such a great kid. I mean, he's never. There's never back and forth. I mean, have any of you sat close to our bench last year? We had some back and forth, okay? It's just, they're trying to do it, and that's the fun thing. They're trying to do, I get on them. I'm not afraid to say that, and I'm not saying, well, I don't like to get on them, because my job is to elevate what they're trying to do and elevate change their habits and get them to do different things. But, even Brandon, I hit him a couple times in the mouth today on the try. But Preston, he runs up the sideline and just, what are you doing? What's wrong? Just, but he's trying. And Terrence, the same thing. But they got to learn. They're young. Duran's got to learn. You got to play with some motor, man, every game.